It was on sale, $20 off. There's the little cookie thing. Okay, I'm very excited. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss May. On my channel, I do a variety of lifestyle content, vlog videos, food review videos, and Trader Joe's and Costco haul videos. Today's video is going to be a good old Costco haul. I bought so many great items from Costco. Some of them are repurchased items and some of them are new purchased items. Before we start, don't forget to like this video and subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you won't miss out any future food review videos from Costco and Trader Joe's and other unboxing videos and vlogs. And without further ado, let's dive into today's haul. Alright, so the first item, I will make a dedicated video reviewing this one because it just very interests me because I love pot stickers, I love dumplings, and I also love chicken pot stickers because I have a lot of friends who actually have dietary restrictions, they don't eat pork. So I would love to review the chicken and vegetable dumplings for my friends, and personally, I also prefer chicken sometimes just because I feel like beef and pork sometimes they could be quite heavy for my stomach, but chicken is usually like it has a ton of protein but also like, you know, it's not too heavy. So this is from the brand Bibigo, and this is the Savory pot stickers chicken and vegetable dumplings. And what I love about this item is that it says that sauces are included. So the pot sticker sauce is actually included in this bag, which is really good because a lot of times when I review different chicken dumplings, pot stickers, people are like, can you do a recipe like reviewing like what are the good sauce for dumplings? And I feel like sometimes if you're not like, if you don't have the ingredients, you have to buy different bottles of things and mix them together, and sometimes when you don't use them within a period of time and they expire, you know, it's just a little bit wasteful. So I do appreciate that the sauce actually comes with the dumpling purchase or the pot stickers purchase, so something that I really love. And also it says there is chunky chicken filling in a delicate wrapper. So the chicken itself, it says that it shouldn't be mushy, it should be like chunky chicken. You should be able to like taste the chicken chunk, which I am very interested as well. And it says the chicken has no antibiotics ever, which is also good. So we will make a dedicated video reviewing this item. So just first thing, like looking at the nutrition facts, it seems pretty okay. So each serving is 7 dumplings, which is 230 calories, and it has 6 grams of fat, only 1.5 gram of saturated fat, has a little bit of cholesterol from the chicken, and the sodium intake is about 500 milligrams, which is also okay. It has dietary fiber and only 3 grams of sugar, which is also okay. It does contain quite a bit of carbohydrates because of the wrap and 11 grams of protein, which I think it's a pretty balanced meal. So in terms of this, the filling has chicken, cabbage, green onion, water, sugar, soybean oil. It has ginger sauce, sesame oil. Like, it seems like a really good item considering I'm Asian. Dumpling is one thing that I can actually make from scratch. And then look at the ingredients, it seems pretty okay. So I'm very excited. I will make a dedicated video reviewing this item, so make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so that you won't miss out. Alright guys, these are the air fried ones. Just take a look. It's so puffy and golden brown. So these are air fryer for 7 minutes, and this is what it turned out. I'm pretty excited to try it because I've never done it with air fryer before. And in the middle are the traditional steamed dumplings. It's actually the way my grandma does it, so
they look kind of sad.
It's actually the healthiest because, you know, high heat actually damages certain nutrients. So this is actually the most traditional way, would be the steamed way. But another traditional way would be the pan-fried one. The pan-fried one really has great texture, but it also has a lot of fat because you actually put oil when you do them. Just keep in mind, but they look nice and crispy right here. So, the next item is something healthy, and this is actually I want to say second time purchasing this item, but last time it was actually a different variety. So it's actually the first time I bought this item in this particular variety. So this item is the ready-to-eat Crepini cage-free egg wraps. 0 net carbs. So previously at Costco, I actually bought this, but in I want to say like a yellowish packaging. It's actually different. So they're all made of egg white, and they are also cage-free egg white, which I love. And also it says this one actually has the cauliflower flour in there. So each wrap is only 30 calories and it's paleo keto friendly, and it's also gluten and grain free. Ta-da! So I love that it doesn't have any gluten, it doesn't have any grain, it only has like 30 calories. It's also paleo keto friendly. So I'm trying to reduce my carb intake. It doesn't mean that I don't eat carbs in general. I just try to eat less because I notice that when I eat less carbs and more protein and fat, I feel better, and my glucose also feel better. In each wrap is 30 calories with only 1.5 grams of fat, no saturated fat. It does contain cholesterol. It's from the egg. So if it bothers you, maybe don't eat too many wraps, just eat one. And sodium is good. Like it has zero carbs and 30 grams of protein. So my plan is to use this one to wrap up some salad, like the spring mix, and also some avocado. Yeah, I bought all of these, and it will be like a really good like breakfast item. Maybe put a little bit more like protein in there as well, maybe some lean meat, turkey and stuff. I'm not vegan, but I know like eating a lot of vegetable or plant-based fat is also really good for you. So I bought this one. I think the difference between this one and the previous yellow packaging is that this one actually contains cauliflower powder. So like that's something, I guess that's why it's in the green packaging. So if you look at the ingredients, there are not too many ingredients. Like usually when I see the ingredient list, if it's like a super long ingredient, I would usually try to avoid it unless it's something I really wanted to try, but it wouldn't be something on my normal diet. So it seems like this one is pretty good. It has a cage-free egg white, egg whole, olive oil, cauliflower powder. Okay, I'm very excited about this item, and because of this item, I bought some avocados and spring mix from Costco. Always very good value when you buy avocados at Costco, because like I noticed that like at the normal grocery store, those big avocados are like $2.50. Those are really expensive, but at Costco it's relatively cheaper just because it's wholesale, and I'm trying my best to eat more plant-based fat, so it helps me to become more satiated and have less cravings for carbs. So I got 2 of those. Speaking of eggs, I bought another Kirkland Signature organic hard-boiled eggs, and it says those are cage-free, peeled, and ready to eat. It's keto and paleo-friendly as well. I have been repurchasing this item over and over again. It's just so convenient as breakfast item. So this is something that I noticed personally. Like if I eat something like bagel for breakfast, I get hungry really easily. Like I got hungry like in 2 hours, versus today it's actually interesting. I ate 2 hard-boiled eggs with 1 piece of cheese around 9:30-ish o'clock, and then right now it's already like 3 p.m. and I haven't eaten lunch, and I was working out for 2.5 hours. So personally, eating hard-boiled eggs for breakfast really helped me to maintain satiated, not having carbs cravings and things like that, and it really helps me, brings a lot of energy. I'm not telling you to eat eggs, by the way, like people react to food differently, but just personally it really helps me. So I bought another bag, and I think it's a really good deal. Like if you're into hard-boiled eggs, I do recommend you get these one from Costco. It's relatively cheaper than the normal grocery store for cage-free eggs, and also it's already like individually packaged, so it's very easy to bring to work or picnic or bring on the go type of snacks or breakfast. So I got one of those. Next item, I will definitely make a dedicated video reviewing this. This is the traditional Korean inspired medium spicy beef vegetable soup. Ta-da! So usually this is something that I get from like H Mart. Like by the way, like I have some H Mart hauls in my channel, but it's just we live so far away from H Mart. It's like a 90-minute drive every time. So it's like back and forth like 3 hours of drive. So I've been purchasing a lot of like Asian food from this website called We. But definitely like sometimes when I do online orders, it's like, I don't know, I have to buy enough to get free shipping and stuff. So it's always good to see like Costco selling these ethnic food items. So I really love Korean soup, so I'm very excited about this spicy beef and vegetable soup. And I also looked at the nutrition facts. It does have something that's like not super healthy, to be honest. So it does have beef stock, which I think is pretty good. Radish, oyster, mushroom, those are really good. And bone extract are really good, bone broth, and soy sauce and stuff. But it does have sugar, glucose, maltodextrin. So it's not like super healthy if you look at the ingredient list, but it's something that I don't eat every day. But like if I eat it once, I'll put like a lot of tofu, a lot of like cabbage, a lot of different vegetables in there. So overall, this is a really good soup base for me to work with, like to add that Korean flavor. So still, it's not like a perfectly healthy item, but it's also not something that like it's terrible. Also, if you look at the nutrition facts, there's 3.5 servings each bag, and each serving is 90 calories with 4 grams of fat, 1.5 gram of saturated fat. It's high in sodium, 800 milligrams. It has 20 milligrams of cholesterol, which I think is okay. And with carbs, something I don't really worry is it only has 4 grams of carbs and only 2 grams of sugar. So even though I saw in the ingredient list that there is glucose and sugar, it seems to be an okay. Like it's not like, oh, 10 grams of sugar, like whatever. It's actually only 2 grams. And it also contains 9 grams of protein from the bone broth and beef broth. So still, I think it's a pretty good item. We will make a dedicated video to review if it actually tastes good, but I'm very excited. Speaking of healthy eating, less carbs, this item is from the brand HighKey. It's like FOMO no mo HighKey mini cookies. So this one, it says it only has 1 gram of net carbs. It's keto friendly, grain free, and gluten free. So I've been trying like to eat less grains and gluten because I know there's lectins in gluten. Like some people, like gluten causes inflammation. Even if you're not allergic, it still causes internal inflammation. And personally, I noticed that like when I eat less carbs in general, I feel a little bit better and more mental clarity. So this one is kind of like a keto cookie type of thing. 7 pieces is like 1 serving, and it's like, you know, it's 13 grams of fat, high in fat, but I think it's okay. It does contain 12 grams of carbohydrate, but 9 grams of them are fake sugar. So here's another break, is that some people react to the fake sugar and some people don't, and 3 grams of protein. So recently it's a holiday season and there have been so many cookies so accessible to me, and I've been not having a lot of self-control, especially at work. I just get really ungrounded knowing that I will be like on a break and I have to be there. So if you look at this, it's actually very small cookies. Those are mini cookies, so easier for portion control. By the way, I'm not like crazy about calories and stuff. I'm not trying to lose weight or anything. It's just my personal like fasting glucose is a little bit high. So that's why I'm like more health conscious in terms of preventing future diseases. It's not like I have to lose weight or whatever. All right, so here we go. Here's the little cookie thing. It's really good. It's definitely high in fat, but it's really good. So yummy. I'm eating the 3rd one already. It's super satisfying. Okay, so now let's look at the ingredients. It has almond flour, erythritol, coconut oil, which is great, buttercream, unsweetened chocolate, dried whole eggs, natural flavors, stevia extracts, monk fruit extract, baking powder. Ooh, I think it's pretty okay. Personally, I think it's okay. It has sunflower lecithin. So it doesn't have a super long ingredient list, which is okay, and it's made with almond flour, coconut oil, and butter. So I think it's also good. It's definitely not vegan, but I think it's relatively more keto friendly because there's no added sugar. And it's like 2 grams of fiber. So yeah, this is actually good, actually really good. I'm gonna take it to work because sometimes in the afternoon I really want some sweets, especially after lunch. and I will eat this one instead of like real flour cookies with sugar. Next item that I bought is a Kirkland turkey jerky. So I've been eating a lot of jerky as snacks, but I think turkey jerky is a little bit better than beef jerky just because, you know, it's leaner, less fat, less cholesterol. Although like they're all processed meat, but we're just picking one from the two devils. It does contain 7 grams of sugar, which interestingly, I think in my last Costco haul, I bought like some sugar-free jerkies, and then I gave one back to myself, one back to my coworker, and then he was like, this sugar-free jerky is like not very tasty. So I tried it too. I was like, yeah, well, let's just switch to turkey jerky that has a little bit of sugar, but you know, you have to pick one of the two devils. So I got the turkey jerky. Something that I personally love and repurchase over and over and over again is the cooked garlic pepper seasoned drumstick from Costco. And this one, it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I think it's like 8 to 10 drumsticks. Sometimes like if they're smaller, they're 12. And these one is only $7.69. The flavor is absolutely amazing. Definitely like, oh, the garlic pepper is so good. Like when you just bought it and put it in your car on your way home, you can smell the whole garlic. Oh, so good. So I actually secretly ate one before today's video, so that's why there's like a little gap right here. So highly recommend if you like chicken drumstick, and then this is really easy and good. And they also have the not cooked ones that you make yourself, and sometimes we bought that as well. I think it's really good. Healthy eating vegetables, broccoli, and I think Costco recently started to have like the pre-cut cauliflowers, which I think is really, really good because I love cauliflower and sometimes I'm just too lazy to cut them. And I got some baby bella mushrooms. I've been listening to a lot of health related podcasts from different doctors, and then I heard that like mushrooms are really, really good for you. So I got more mushrooms, got some raspberries. Although some people said that raspberries don't spike their glucose, it does spike my glucose. So got some blackberries, which I think it's kind of similar. I bought some cherries. I know cherries has a lot of sugar, but portion control is key. Organic spring mix, also good. I really like this one because it has different types of like greens instead of just buying one, so it's just like ready to serve, and when you're making salad or anything, like put it in the middle of your burger. And then I got some gum as well. Something that I'm very excited is we bought another massager. So I was thinking like filming a dedicated video reviewing this and bring it to work, just because like at work, like sometimes my back hurts a lot because I have a desk job, and then at my desk job I just have to sit for a long time, and I might as well just enjoy myself. So what I love about this one is it says like you can put it on your desk and it just massage your bags. So this is from the brand HoMEDICS. This is actually the second time we purchased something from this brand, so I kind of already have some trust over this brand. It was on sale, $20 off. That's another reason, like if there's a sale, I get tempted. Cordless Shiatsu bag massage cushion with heat. So it has like Shiatsu massage, it's cordless, rechargeable, it has soothing heat, it's lightweight and portable. So it seems to be very good, and it says it's up to 1 hour of use on the full charge. So you won't be massaging for 8 hours at work, because if you fully charge it, you can only use it for like 1 hour. But I think it's pretty good. I'll probably use like maybe 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening. And I like the fact that you can work, it doesn't really like, you know, affect your work, because sometimes with a neck and shoulder massager, you have to actively pull it and it affects my like, you know, mobility with my arms. So this one seems pretty promising. We will make a dedicated video reviewing this, and hopefully it's good. Yeah, so I'm very, very, very excited about this one. Alrighty, that's it for today's Costco haul. I hope you had fun hauling all of my Costco purchases this week. We got some healthy food items and a present to myself. I feel like I've bought a lot of presents to myself this year, but I've worked so hard, so we deserve it. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Before you go, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and also don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you won't miss out all of these review videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!